Okay, so I fucking lost a bet. I got Shiraz fucking proved me wrong. Berlanga lost. I got to do my push-up.
What a crazy week. Oh my God. 2 fight weeks, both of them delivered. Where do we even begin? Edgar Berlanga, man. The fact that you had spoke that much, the fact that you managed to shit talk that much, and you got knocked out that way.
And there he's got him hurt again, and that's it.
In your hometown? The Queen of New York got schooled. Oh man, honestly, I've not seen that much trash talk ever, and I was expecting him to potentially back it up. Anyway, I'm so happy for Hamza. He bounced back in style. He went to New York, beat the guy in his backyard after overcoming so much last time out. No one really is giving him the credit because, you know what? He busted his hand against Adames in the 4th round, and he was so weight drained at 160. To see him this week at 168, healthy, happy, to see him hit that hard against Berlanga, there was a question of, oh, is he going to be good at super middleweight? There you have it. Shakur Stevenson, oh my God. Wow, first of all, actually, before we talk about Shakur, Zepeda, congratulations, you brought the best out of Shakur. You brought the best out of him. You literally put on a relentless pace. You even hit him with that jab. You rocked him with that jab. I know he said that he was off balance. Where I was sat, he looked like he got rocked. So Zepeda put up a good fight, but there's levels. Shakur Stevenson, oh my God. That to me is one of the best performances I've seen live. I've seen better BF Bivol both times. But to see Shakur like that, so comfortable in the pocket, to ride with the shots, the shoulder roll. You know what? The shoulder roll, if you do it wrong, you're getting knocked out. For him to do that against Zepeda, who's got 27 knockouts on his resume, it just shows the class and the caliber of him. People are already relating that he's like Floyd Mayweather and all this. No, Shakur is Shakur. He's got a different style. But yeah, if you still hate on Shakur after that weekend, you're deluded. The ring 3 in general was just incredible. The matchmaking from start to finish was great. Imam Katayev won that fight. Katayev won that fight. He won all the early rounds. He dropped Morel, and then Morel came on too late. And then before you know it, the judges have given Morel almost every bloody round. So that was a shocker. Puello Matias, man, Matias, he's not the prettiest fighter, but he is on you all the time. And that relentless pressure, it breaks you down. It breaks you down. He's tough. He is so tough. So congratulations to Matias. Dalton Smith though, that's going to be a good fight. Dalton Smith is great, and we've not seen what he can do yet. So that is going to be really good next time out. So let's talk about Katie Taylor-Ana Serrano 3. Wow, what a night. The main event, let's be honest, the main event, it didn't deliver like the other 2 fights. Katie Taylor adjusted, she boxed long, and she did what she had to do to win. I actually had it a lot closer when I watched it. I watched it back, and yeah, it's safe to say Taylor won that fight comfortably. It's probably the easiest decision out of the 3. So hats off to Taylor. I think she's 38, 39. For her to put on a performance like that, at that point in her age, she looks like she's gotten better. So that was incredible. And I tell you what, whether you like Jake Paul or not, he has done so much in such a short space of time for women's boxing. Him and Nakisa, an MVP, they know how to put on a show. Last week, the weigh-ins, the press conference, they was in Madison Square Garden Theatre. The fans come out. It was just, the whole entire thing was like a movie. It was incredible. So for them to do that, an all-women's card, to break a Guinness World Record, 17 world titles were on the line that night. For them to put on such a great night of boxing, and the matchmaking again, it was brilliant. You had the best versus the best. So when people comment on Instagram, oh, boxing's dead and all this, you are deluded. Stop following a bloody boxing account, first of all, because it is not dead. In fact, we're just getting started, and I'm so excited to see how the rest of this year goes. We had a Ring 4 press conference on the Thursday, so that's in November, but what Turkey's done is special. He's got only knockout punches on there, and Devin Haney, but he's only got knockout punches on there. Brian Norman, Sam Noakes, Abdullah Mason, Anthony Yard, David Benavidez. Bam's going to be on there as long as he wins this weekend. It is going to be insane. So the way boxing's going right now, what a time to be a fan. I was blessed to be ringside both nights and to be a part of the action. Oh my God. I'm going to ask Brad, my editor, to put a clip up and you'll see me celebrating Hamza Shiraz's win. What made that so special, and the reason why I was so biased, was the New Yorkers absolutely took the piss out of Hamza. Hamza is humble, he's respectful, and he took an earful all week, and it must have been so much, the empathy I've got for him, it must have took so much mentally to be locked in and to just overcome everything. And for him to then also have to put up with all the rubbish. In between rounds 2 and 3, there's a load of Puerto Rican New Yorkers trying to fight with all of Hamza's team. Where's the respect? So anyway, there's your respect. The respect has been earned when you got dropped 3 different times, bashing your gloves, getting battered. So the Queen of New York is no more. There's a new king. But yeah, honestly, Berlanga, all jokes aside, credit for selling the fight. If Berlanga was not going to bring the heat and shit talk, it would have been quite boring. So I understand he had a job to play and he played the villain and he done it very well, but unfortunately he didn't back it up. So Oscar De La Hoya, man, he was beefing with Edgar, the stuff that was going on, that was just insane. For him for Edgar to pick his fights on fight week with absolutely everybody, man, he had big shoes to fill when it comes to fight night. I want to talk about Shakur a bit more. Look, I've been a fan of Shakur for many years, and I'm a boxing fan that does media. I'm a fan of most fighters. I'm a fanboy. But that's what my content's about. I love posting about these great fighters. And it was so nice to see Shakur prove to everybody just how great he is. I don't think people realise it's going to be another Floyd Mayweather in terms of it's only when he retires people will truly appreciate him. He's had some bad fights, but that's because his opponent hasn't bought the heat, and it's all about the matchmaking. So they're talking now about Shakur Stevenson against Conor Benn next at 147. Wow. Conor Benn has the power to knock Shakur out, but Shakur's got the skills to school him for 12 rounds. So how's that going to go? We don't know. So there's so many great fights in the build-up. Thank you so much to MVP and Turkey and Ring Magazine and DAZN and everybody, because honestly, last week was like a movie. I can't believe how just crazy it was, really, all of the fights. And I even got to sit with Ellie Scottney's family and her team ringside on the Friday night. And all I've got to say about Ellie Scottney is she should have won the Fight of the Night bonus. Look, Shadeja Green, congratulations, but Ellie Scottney had the most one-sided performance. She proved that she is the best in the world by a country mile in her weight class. And the beauty with her weight, she can move up and down no problem and she'll be just as good. She caught every single time that girl stepped in, but caught her every single time. She's one step ahead. She boxed beautifully. And then Alicia Baumgardner, it's the first time I got to see her live. It wasn't her best performance, but when you look into what's happened the last few years and everything else, change of camps, she lost her father, obviously she had to overcome proving her innocence with the drug tests. She has had a crazy couple of years. So for her to come back from all of that mental pressure, all of that stress, and to come in and still perform, it just shows her class. And I'll tell you what, Baumgardner is one of the most exciting fighters out there. Once she gets back into her rhythm and she starts fighting again 3 times a year, we are going to see just how great she is. What a time for boxing. What a time for women's boxing. And then this weekend, what have we got? Usyk Dubois 2. Bam Rodriguez against Cafu. And Manny Pacquiao makes his return at 46 years old against Mario Barrios. So we're going from 2 big fight weeks last week into 3 massive fight nights all in one night. So this week is going to be crazy for content. You're going to see Usyk do funny things. I'm sure Daniel's going to say some funny stuff. And then you're going to have Bam Rodriguez, unfortunately, go under the radar because there's 2 other big events going on. But Bam Rodriguez is probably going to put on the best performance this weekend. So, yeah, in terms of boxing, how it's going right now, it could not be better. Anyway, guys, make sure to give us a follow. We're going to start doing updates and fights. Because we're there in most of these events and we're behind the scenes, we're going to be letting you know everything. And guess what? I'm going to brag about this because it don't happen often. I called every single fight this weekend. I called every single fight. And that was just down to looking into the camps, seeing in between little things, like even Hamza Shiraz. I'm pretty sure he ended up going in as the favourite, but I'm about to go get my boxing coach to do 100 push-ups and he owes me $1 because he was that certain Edgar Berlanga was going to beat him. So I'm about to go in the gym. I'm going to take a little video. I might even add that to the end of this video. And yeah, you'll see the funny takes. But anyway, guys, take care and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Who's the queen of New York? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
You got 10
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Fuck, this shit sucks. I haven't done push-ups in a long time. I lost.